Check. What it do, what's happening, man. This is another episode of Universal Thought Podcast, man, where we share universal thoughts, ideas, concepts, philosophies, and all that good stuff under the sun, man. Y'all know this is the Credit Guru, man, so make sure y'all go follow me and go to my website at www.elitecreditconnect.com. Y'all know I'm the best person in Memphis doing credit around the city. I partner with all type of realtors, insurance agents, pretty much everybody, right? And make sure you like, share, and subscribe at the YouTube channel, right? Universal Thought Podcast, man. We got a special guest in the building. But first of all, let me holler at my co-host, man. Chris, what's going on with you, man?
Not much. I'm happy.
You prepared for the weather, and you got your arms out, don't you?
Man, that towel and everything. But you know why I'm happy?
Why you happy, man?
I'm about to brace.
Oh, that's right. You sprung your
When it's sprung, almost tore the MCL, but thank you for the graces of the university. It wasn't torn. I just had to make a brace for 2 weeks.
Boy, at 50-some years old, you healing fast, man.
And still getting out there again without being practice Monday.
Yeah. Football practice or what? Boy, you.
Yeah, I coach, but if you ever been involved in a sport like that, anything, coach is not going to make you be still. You're still going to keep running around. And that's the part. If I get to running around and doing all the drills, I may be better.
Yeah.
But I just can't sit there and tell you what to do and not show you how to do it.
Well, Chris, you always been an athlete, man. But listen, we got another special guest in the house, man. We had all type of people on here, man. But we got us one of the number one DJs in Memphis, man. I actually met this brother. I actually seen him around Memphis a handful of times in some different spots. But it's something about him, man. You know, he got that real DJ feel. You know, that he sounds like a radio host to me when he talk, man. I'm surprised I don't never hear him on the radio, man. But hold on, let me make sure I get him right, man. And you said you got a podcast about to come out too, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir, man.
Bet. Hold on, let me get you straight. I want to get your intro right.
Do your thing.
Hold on. I am tripping.
It's all good.
Here we go. All right, so JC on the mic, right?
Hey.
Yeah, man.
That's me.
Weekly on-air contributor on 88.5 FM, covering the Memphis Grizzlies. And he's the host of Tell It Like It Is podcast, man. My boy, man, the one and only, without further ado, man, Mr. Jonathan Smith, man. What's going on, bro?
Hey, thank you, bro. Hey, man, thank you so much for having me, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate the invite, and I like your setup out here across town and everything. You know, yeah, I like the vibe. I like what you got going on here, so I appreciate you having me out, man.
Ain't no problem, man. I appreciate you coming, man. I really do, man. I always try to put a, spotlight of people that, got, that's moving around Memphis, man. You know what I'm saying? Whether you getting, you out here getting money in real estate, or you DJing, or you into music and all that good stuff. So let me ask you this: you DJ, so I'm pretty sure you're a music connoisseur, right?
Oh yeah.
What made you actually get into DJing?
The love of music. Ever since a kid, my dad, I'm maybe 3-4 years old. My dad's playing Stevie Wonder, playing the Commodores, playing the Isley Brothers, like all kind of old school music I would hear around the house, and I just grew up loving it.
Right.
And my forte initially is sports, right? I got into sports radio when I moved up here to Memphis. Worked with different sports radio stations. Worked with the Grizzlies for a number of years as well.
Right.
But music was always in the background.
Okay.
And just recently, over the last few years, I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and just jump out there. Let me pop out. Let me go ahead and get everything I need to go ahead and do this DJ thing, and here we are.
Do you have like other people in your family that actually DJ?
Actually, you know what? I'm the first DJ that I know of in my family.
For real?
Right? Everybody loves music and and everything like that. But as far as actually just getting out there,
right?
I never really had like a role model or example inside my family per se.
Okay.
But everybody said, you know what, bro, you need to go out there and go start DJing. At this point, and I was like, you know what, you're right. So. It just happened like that, man. It's popping now.
Man, it done changed so much, man. I remember, my idea of DJing is the old school record player.
Right.
You good on the turntables too?
You know what? I'm okay on the turntables. You know what I'm saying? I would love to get more proficient with the old school equipment. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's when you really like top tier as far as DJs go. Especially like the older DJs, they respect the fact that you really can get down on 2 turntables as opposed to all the up to date technology that we have now. You know what I'm saying?
So it's like comedy. They do you get a lack of respect because you came in on the digital side more or less?
You know what? I think some
because you know how they be trying to
some new DJs don't get that respect, right? But the fact that I've literally grown up in this industry, especially here in the city. I interned at Hot 107 back in the day, right?
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
So I used to carry crates for DJ Just Born, for DJ Superman when they used to go DJ at Club Premier. Not level 2. Right. Not level 2, but Premier. I was carrying the crates. That's how I got in free, right?
Okay.
So so I get the love from them. And shout out my man Superman over at Hot 107. Like, anytime I need something from him, any type of music I need to download or any advice, I can holler at him, and he's got me, man. So based off the fact that the older DJs know me from back in the day, just being around at the radio station, I get love that way, man.
Okay. Then what's the hardest part about DJing? You would say?
I would say the hardest part about DJing now in today's age is you can't please everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like there's always gonna be that one person. Man, play that Dolph, man, play that Glorilla. It's always one. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's the hardest part. Trying to, as long as you please the majority, you're fine. But you're not. If it's 100 people, it's gonna be 1 out of 100 that's gonna be mad-ish.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the toughest part, man, to navigate that.
I actually had a question.
Go ahead.
You was hitting on it, and I was about to ask. Do you play to please the crowd, or basically, do you have a favorite genre that you like to play that you think what everybody would do, or do you try to please the crowd, or it's just like you try to keep the crowd hype, you try to set them down, bring it up like that?
That's a great question, bro. You really have to. It's an art, especially here in this city. You have to read the crowd, right? You really got to know your audience and who's coming out. Like, in certain spots, like it's a younger crowd and they want to get ratchet, they want to turn up, they want to hear the Meg Thee Stallions, the Glorilla. So you got to cater to that. And then I love working venues where it's a mixed, diverse crowd, because that taps into my musical taste. I love everything, from hip hop to R&B to alternative music to like Billy Joel, Hall & Oates. You know what I'm saying? I tap into a little bit of everything, man. So I can play to either crowd, but it's really here in Memphis, man. Like, certain spots, they only want to hear certain
things.
Exactly.
So that you get turned up, then you have something that you can go to, they can still vibe to.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh yeah. Absolutely, man. Yeah, because you really control, as a DJ, you're really controlling the vibe. You're controlling the temperament of the crowd. You know when it's time to raise it up. You know when it's time to bring it down. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about, man. Yeah.
But I done seen some DJs though that. And I think that's good for you to be a DJ and try to learn the crowd and see what they actually. But when you in the room, do you kind of fill out the energy? Because I don't hear like, why is he know these folks ain't jamming? What is he doing?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So is there something that I feel? Is there something all DJs practice or should practice?
They should. Yeah, definitely. You gotta know your audience. You gotta know who's rocking with you, man, and also now. DJ is not, you're not gonna hit a home run every time, right? You can sometimes play some and folks ain't feeling it, right? But you gotta be able to absorb that, not take it personal, right? You know what I'm saying? When they come up to you like, hey man, we don't wanna hear that, man, play this, play that. Like, you gotta give the people what they want. Right. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you can't let them run your set. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You gotta find that balance.
So you can basically kind of compare DJing to comedy.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a good comparison.
Very good, like the same comparison, something like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because like even the greatest comedians, the Kevin Hart's, the Dave Chappelle's, they get booed, right? Like you're not gonna always knock it out the park. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause we're human, right? Certain crowds no matter what you do, you can't please everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know, like you may be technically sound, you're playing all the right music, but for whatever reason, the vibe just ain't there, and that's okay. That happens sometimes. You know.
This will be my last question, cause for me back in the day, it used to be okay. Once
and he do mean back in the day.
yeah, back in the day. I ain't that old.
It's all good.
But anyway, have you ever got into a moment where you knew somebody probably got more inebriated and really wanted to have fun, you kept it going? And how did you slow that down or just keep them involved in the park, having a good time?
Right. Yeah, because I tell you, it's a really good question, man, because, you know, I do karaoke also, so, you know, you get people drinking, celebrating their birthday, and they really want you to play a whole album of their favorite artist, right? You know what I'm saying? But you got to find that medium, find that balance to where, you know, they're happy, but at the same time, you can't let them take over what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, you shout them out for their birthday, shout their people out, you know, give them a couple songs here and there, but at the same time, you gotta let them know, hey, I got other people. You know, you're not the only person here. Exactly, man. Yeah.
Karaoke get kind of crazy.
It's fun, right?
Yeah.
But it can get crazy, man. I've seen some things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Do you enjoy? What do you enjoy most? Just like DJing a party, MCing, or hosting a karaoke?
Man, I would say I really enjoy karaoke, but it's something about being able to rock a 3-hour set by yourself and nobody bothering you. They just vibe into the music, and you can play everything that you want to play.
And you get in your pocket,
freedom,
you know,
right? You in your pocket, you in the zone, and that's a freedom that a lot of times live DJs are not awarded, man, because you got everybody in your ear. You know what I'm saying? But just to have that freedom to do what you want to do, play what you want to play, and know that people are rocking with you regardless. That's love. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you one thing about him though. You ever seen him?
You said the name. I'm trying to still remember the name. But you just said that it took me back to. I'm quite sure you probably with the DJ Big Boy.
Yeah.
He actually said the same thing. He said, if I can just get crowd participation and have fun without y'all bothering the DJ, I can keep you rocking.
Come on, man. Come on, you know what I'm saying? We already got a tough job. Yeah,
I'm not a DJ. I'm not a comedian or anything like that. So I'm like, sometimes you can look at people's job. It look easy, but it's really not.
Right.
And so you have to respect it.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
It's a lot going on.
When you listen to people that's in a certain industry, and you can listen to what they say and understand what they're saying, it makes more sense.
Absolutely.
To me.
Absolutely, man. It's a lot going on, man, because, you know, we listen to the music. We got to get ready for the next song. We got to have that in key, so we got to have headphones on. People are coming up to us requesting songs, right? Like, it's a lot going on, man. It looks easy, right? But, you know how, I'll say a good comparison. You know, like, when you see a duck out there on the water, they just seem like they glide, just going by, but underwater they kicking like hell. That's what DJing is. You kicking like hell underneath.
Also,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm racking my brain. How do I keep them involved?
Exactly.
Man, think about it. We just up here podcasting, so once we get everything set up, we just talk. Imagine having a talk.
Wow,
keep up with your music.
Exactly.
Pay attention to the crowd.
Exactly.
Make sure a nigga ain't coming up trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I ain't never thought DJ was easy.
No, sir.
Do you have a favorite DJ?
Ooh, that's a good question. My favorite DJ right now, locally or nationally?
I'll say locally first.
Locally first. You know what? I talked about him earlier. My man, Superman. 107, because
What he call himself, Super DR.
Yeah, that's my man. That's my man. Like, he showed me so much love when I first came to Memphis, and when he had his radio show, he would let me come on, and I'd do my little Kobe Bryant skit or Humpty Hump. You know, like, he showed me so much love, man, and the fact that when watching him and the freedom that he DJs with. Superman don't give a damn about what you want to hear. Like, he plays what he wants to play, whatever he's feeling, right? And I love that freedom, and he's so fundamentally sound.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He can go outside the box. He can stay in the pocket. He plays something you never heard in your life, and it's jamming, right? So I would say locally, definitely Superman. On the national scene, DJ Wonder. I don't know if y'all familiar with DJ Wonder.
I know Wonder.
Yeah, Wonder. He used to pop up on Shade 45, Sway's show, the morning show.
Okay.
And DJ Wonder is dope, man. Like he's one of my favorite national DJs, man.
Did.
I was so hoping he was gonna say my boy Flex.
Mr. Flex.
That's what they did.
That's my dude, man.
Flex is dope. You have to give it up. But you know who Flex reminds me
extra
of?
as hell to me.
You know who Flex reminds me of?
Man,
Flex is like Stephen A. Smith of DJs.
Hey, Flex,
critic.
he a
He's
real
the Stephen A. Smith of DJs, bro.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This is my history moment, and I'm gonna get back to it. A lot of people don't know that
What's I
Flex
miss?
is the one that put Jay-Z on the scene
Straight up.
with that first 60 minutes of funk,
You told me something. You put me on something. I ain't know that.
and that was 1986.
Yeah, man. You know.
Sorry,
Yeah. But I
sorry,
think
sorry,
Flex is
but-
dope. But sometimes, while I compare him to Stephen A. Smith, I think Flex ego gets in the way. You know what I'm saying? Like you had to give him his credit, give him his props for who he is. But you can't let your. I think you have to kind of stay humble a little bit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's like the ones I done made my name, now I'm gonna work my name. So, yeah,
right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, just be humble a little bit, man. Because you can, like I said, you up, but you can always come back down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's in anything part of life. That's in it with anybody.
Exactly.
I think that'll be a good look for you in this podcast situation, man. Talk a little bit about that, man. As far as like what your idea is with what the whole thing is centered around.
Okay, so I had a sports radio show. Cause like I said, sports radio is my first love, first true love.
Okay.
I had a sports radio show about 10 years ago on AM 730 Yahoo Sports Radio here in Memphis. It was called Tell Like It Is Sports Radio. It ran for a few years. I used to host with my man Reggie Jr. and my girl Rosalind Ross, right? So we had it going for a few years, but I stopped it, for business reasons, you know what I'm saying? But during the pandemic, I had a podcast called Essential AF. Essential AF podcast. That ran for a few years, and I just recently stopped that a few months ago. But I really want to bring Tell It Like It Is back because sports and entertainment is huge, as we all know. It's always something trending as far as sports, as far as entertainment, as far as music. With Essential AF, we talk about news, world events, and all that stuff. But I didn't really feel like that really tapped into the pulse of what everybody wanted to hear.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it was informative, but for the masses, they, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't really want to hear all that. You know what I'm saying? Like they want to hear about the Lakers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they want to hear about the Cowboys.
Yeah.
They want to hear what's going on with their favorite artists. So really kind of just tap into that pop culture, type of thing. It's kind of like a breakfast club before podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we're gonna roll that out in July. I gotta get you on.
Let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? To make that happen, in July, man. So we gonna talk sports, we gonna talk music, we gonna talk entertainment. We just gonna have a good time with it.
You know what's crazy? The only thing about me, I done lost my passion for sports. Cause it's just, that's how I look at it. I look at it as entertainment. It ain't real to me no more.
Wow.
So if we talk sports, we have to talk old school.
Right.
Hardaway, Jordan,
on, man.
you know what I'm saying?
Come
the Pistons,
on.
Dennis Rodman, all that. That's why I talk about that all day. But it's these new fellas in this new game.
And shout out to Penny,
leave it to
man.
him,
Shout out to Penny. We just had him on 88.5 the other day. Up there in the studio, man. He gave a great interview. Now you can check it out. It's trending right now about all the critics and everybody coming at his neck because of what happened last season. He kind of broke it down and told everybody, hey, man, I had so much going on I didn't even know about. He shared that on the show the other day, man. Yeah.
Part of that I think he was talking about is with the NIL.
Right.
You heard it too?
I didn't get the whole interview, but I heard some about the NIL is messing a lot of the kids. It's good. It's great for the kids, for the athletes. It's great for them, but it's giving them an ego as a veteran of the NFL.
Yeah, man.
And see, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's what I see.
For sure.
But if you want to talk about sports, I got you.
Right. Right.
My
Now,
thing
that's a great
about
point.
it is,
Yeah.
if you want to talk about sports, come with stats. And that's what you'll
Right.
call me, the Stephen A. Smith. I'm going to hit you with the stats. So my question is going to be, when you talk about sports, do you talk as a fan or your favorite player, or you talk about stats and reality?
Everything. Everything, man. I'm sure something with y'all. Not judge me.
I'm judging.
All right, football season is coming up.
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay.
So y'all probably already know where I'm going with this, man. I am a long-time suffering Cowboy fan.
Oh man, we still listen. We can still.
That's my man. That's my
we still
man.
high five.
That's my man, dog. Who your team?
I'm so disappointed in him, but I still love him.
You know what I'm saying? Who your team, dog?
He don't even want to tell.
No, I can't tell you, no. I'm just like, really, you just said I'm long-suffering Cowboy that was found.
Man, weird. This nigga weird.
I understand that. Anyway, I'm a Dolphin fan.
Dolphins?
I'm a Dolphin fan.
I mean, Dolphins, they up right now. You know what I'm saying?
Is here and there, hit and miss, hit and miss, hit and miss. But at least we know.
What made hold on, I don't mean to cut you off. You've been, this is my part. We've been part of it for a long time. He always been a Dolphin fan. But did you grow up a real Dolphin fan?
Yeah.
It's, you know,
And if I tell you the story, y'all gonna find me weird.
okay.
I already found you. You're already.
When I was
so
a
it won't
boy,
make
I
you no more
always had
weird.
a dream of swimming with dolphins.
Yeah.
But when I was introduced to football, we got a team called the Dolphins.
Right.
I've been with them ever
natural
since
connection,
71.
right? Yeah.
So that was it.
I get it.
And I don't know. You said you're a Cowboy fan.
Right.
Have you been to a Cowboy fan at
I
their stadium?
have, because I grew up in Dallas.
And I tell people that's the most awesome experience.
It is.
That'll make a grown man turn to a little kid.
Come on, man.
You're right.
Like,
You're right about that.
Even if you're a Cowboy hater, I mean, I would tell people just go down there to AT&T Stadium, man. Like, it is just epic. It's colossal. It's so much going on down there, and like I said, I grew up down there, man. So I've seen the bad, I've seen the good. I've seen the bad. I've seen, you know what I'm saying? Like I've seen the up and downs with this team, and the fact that it's been almost 30 years and we haven't even touched or haven't even sniffed the NFC Championship game. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy to me, bro.
So is it? Well, okay, you're cool. You're a Cowboy fan. I got one question from a Cowboy fan, see from a fan perspective, and also a business perspective. What do you feel about Dak Prescott?
As a fan, Dak Prescott is cool. Dak Prescott is a top 10 borderline quarterback, right? But
You said
Dak
top
Prescott,
10?
he's gonna give you nice regular season stats. He's gonna get you second MVP and all that. But when it comes down to it, when it comes down to money time, playoff time, I don't feel that Dak Prescott can get the Cowboys to the promised land.
So did he deserve $60 million?
He does. I'm gonna tell you why. He does. Because that's what the market dictates.
That's my funny part.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so y'all whooped us last year out there in Miami. You know what I'm saying? You know.
That's my funny part.
Yeah.
Take that camera, put it there, and we just leave him. That's his close-up. So I'm gonna just
Dude.
Yeah, man. But as far as Dak, he's not. Dak is not it, and I'm okay with moving on from Dak after the season.
I would say move on. Keep him there. Everybody is not gonna be the best. That you can play your best that you can. You're not gonna be able to beat people that's better than you.
Right.
I had because I coach minor pro football, and I tell them you good, but somebody gonna always be better.
Right. You know.
Somebody gonna always
There's always
be
somebody
better.
better, right.
Okay, you can suffer. You done played 8 years in the league, and you only got 2 playoffs wins.
Right.
That don't mean you a terrible player. It's just you always run up against somebody better than you.
Right. And then let's be real. Like, Dak wasn't even supposed to be in this role. Like, if Tony Romo doesn't get hurt, you know what I'm saying? Like, Dak Prescott may not even be on the team a few years back. You know what I'm saying?
That kind of sounds like the Tom Brady
Right, exactly.
and
Right.
What's his name?
And Drew Bledsoe. Right.
It's kind of it's like, and it's one thing when people can realize sports is a business. You'll get the concept. Hey,
Right.
next man up.
Right.
If you lose your job today, guess what? They gonna hire somebody to take your job.
You know, but give him credit. He was a 4th round pick. I like Dak when he was at Mississippi State. I never thought that he would be a great Super Bowl winning quarterback, but I thought he would be decent in a starting quarterback role. But
He's decent, but
he's decent, right? He's I would say he's Above average quarterback.
He's above
He's
average.
above average, right? He was a 4th round pick. He's over exceeded any expectation anybody had for his career. He's made hundreds of millions of dollars, but I would not be surprised if Dak Prescott never wins a Super Bowl in his career. And that's okay. That's fine.
And I'm going to explain something to y'all right now. Do you notice how we just talked about one player? He ain't the only person on the team.
But when you're a Cowboys quarterback, that's like being a starting pitcher for the Yankees. That's like being a center for the Lakers. Like that is such a premier position. He's gonna receive so much criticism.
You're supposed to do it because there's only 2 people gonna get the credit. Let me say the credit or the criticism. That's gonna be the coach or the quarterback, the coach or the point guard, the coach or the pitcher.
Exactly.
Why is that? I'm not the only person out here. Dak not playing safety. He's not playing corner.
Right.
Dak threw 3 touchdowns, but the other team threw 4.
Right.
Is that Dak's fault?
Hey, but you know how it goes when you play for the star. When you got that star on the helmet, you got to hit the good and the bad. And you know, he's cashed out, right? Like if I'm Dak Prescott, if I leave next year, I don't have no hard feelings. Like I've made so much money off of this being the Cowboys quarterback. I've made so much money off endorsements, commercials. Like you can't be mad at nobody, man.
No, you're not. Yeah. People understand most athletes have business mind. The ones that go broke don't have business mind. They have bad advice coming out of other sources. So if you're gonna make your money doing something you like, all praises to you. Please do.
Well, I'm looking forward to this season, man, to see what we gonna do, man. You heard of my voice.
Did you gonna buy a jersey? Or you gonna settle down and buy a jersey?
You going to a game this year?
Yeah, we're gonna go to a game, man.
I might go, bro, but I don't have high expectations for the season. Like if you told me the Cowboys gonna finish 9-8, I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? It's funny because these guys, they're talented. Don't get me wrong, Michael Parsons, CeeDee Lamb, but they haven't earned anything. They've been living off the past for 30 years now. They've been living off Michael Irvin. They've been living off Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman, Deion Sanders. These guys have not earned anything, and that's why they're not hungry to win a title. Because everybody's giving them so much love already. It's like they were on the team 30 years ago. You know? Like they have no passion, no hunger to win a Super Bowl. They cool with winning 10 games, winning 11, 12 games. But once we get the playoffs, where is the motivation to go far?
So let me ask you a question.
You might be the same thing. My bad.
Well, let me ask this. And I don't want us to get too far off subject, man, but I'm always looking at this as a money game, and I look at this. I'm trying my best to get into it. While I'm watching it, I try to get into it. But in the back of my mind, I was like, man, it's all for money. The fact that everybody's hoping, or at least Cowboy fans are hoping that they get to a championship every single year and never get there, do y'all think that could be the reason why they're not getting there? Is because people filter so much money into it, hoping they're gonna get there, and if they actually win, they just hit the reset button, and maybe they're not gonna make as much money, hoping that they get there rather than knowing that they're gonna get there.
Explain that to you. I can explain it to you. Real simple layman term. The owners don't make money off these teams.
Okay.
It's just like now, if you make a certain amount of money, you have a certain hobby. Your hobby is going to cost you money. It's just like you make a certain amount of money, you're going to go get your golf membership and go play golf. You pay to go play golf. It's just like any NFL, MLB, NHL, soccer, all of them. The owners, this is their hobby. I'm paying you to entertain me. It goes back to where they used to have the jousting days with horses on jousting. I'm paying you to entertain me. And that's what it is. The more I figure that you worth is the more that I'm going to pay you. They don't make money off these teams.
I think it's a little bit deeper than that, though, Chris. If I can infiltrate who's going to win the Super Bowl, it's a reason why the Cowboys is still bringing in so much money, and they still are one of the losing it. Like they don't hold their end of the bargain as far as the NFL is concerned.
What happened was it went to where betting. It went to betting when certain illegal organizations started using sports as a bet. And those people that was involved in the organization, they were able to incorporate a referee, a coach, a player, even down to the college ranks. I'll throw you a little something long you throw this game. The only thing that evolved is the same thing like the lottery. We made it legal to do it.
Right. And that's exactly my point.
And to get back to your question, bro, being a Cowboy fan is almost like being in a cult.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very, very cult, level activity going on. And Jerry Jones, as a businessman, he should be studied. He should be praised for the fact that he was a maverick as soon as he stepped in the NFL in 1989. He did things his way. Damn what the other owners were doing. This man struck deals with Nike, Pepsi, right? Like doing stuff that like the NFL sued this man. He sued the NFL.
That was a counter. That was a counterattack.
Exactly, right?
That.
You know what I'm saying? The fact that this man realized the value of this team and what this team meant to the rest of the country, what this team meant to the rest of the world. Right. Like being a Cowboy is something you can't even describe into words, man. He recognized that. I praise him for that. His downfall is his own ego. Yeah, he can't get out of his own way. Right, like once he separated ties with Jimmy Johnson, that was it. You know what I'm saying? Like that was literally it right there.
Yeah.
You know, questions. Don't bring up Jimmy Johnson because you're gonna get me mad. That's my dude.
I love Jimmy Johnson.
Everybody
I
loves
love
Jimmy Johnson.
That's my dude.
You know what I'm saying? Right. You forgot them 89 Hurricane was something serious. So you talk about the Cowboys. How are they America team, and what does America teams mean?
America's team is apple pie. It's being America's team, meaning it's cotton candy, it's apple pie, it's Chevrolet, it's Ford, right? It's that nostalgia. It's Roger Staubach. It's Drew Pearson, man. Like it's just something about that star on the helmet that just resonates with America. And if we're really talking, I go deep with NFL stuff. Remember Pittsburgh? Pittsburgh initially. They had the term of America's team, right? But they turned it down. They didn't want it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was offered to Pittsburgh first.
And you do know what the star mean, right?
Yeah, but
what does the star mean?
But as far as Tex Schramm, right?
Say again.
Tex Schramm, the Cowboys general manager back in the 70s. All right, he ran with it. Once Pittsburgh turned that America's team down, he ran with it because kind of similar to Jerry Jones, he realized the money-making potential off of this team, man. You know what I'm saying? He was an innovator also with the things that he introduced, with the Cowboy cheerleaders, right, back in the day. Like, that was all Tex Schramm, invention there, man. So, it's really hard to quantify, to put into words what being a Cowboy fan really means. I'm a real Cowboy fan. I'm not delusional. I don't think we're going to win a Super Bowl every year. Right. But the fact that I literally grew up 15 minutes away from the old Texas Stadium.
Arlington.
Before they moved to Arlington.
Before Arlington?
Yeah.
I thought Arlington was the original stadium.
No, sir. Irving, Texas Stadium.
That's my mom. I misquoted you, right?
Man. Texas Stadium in Irving, man. So,
real Cowboy fan.
I used to go to the games, and the team used to be 3-13. I remember the 1-15 season, '89. I remember Tom Landry's last few years, man. And then to see.
How old are you?
I'm 43.
43. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then with Jerry and Jimmy came in
and still been studying.
And the triplets.
But
You know what I'm saying? I've been there. I've seen it all. I've seen it all, man. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else, man. Don't tell nobody else this, man.
Well, everybody hear you.
I know, right?
Yeah, don't tell nobody.
It's a secret we all gonna share right here.
That's your close camera right there.
Right. I was a 49ers fan first. Wow. Come on, how could you not be?
You switched?
But I was young when I switched. I was 10 years old when I switched. Okay. So I think that's okay. You 10 to switch, then you can't be 25, 30 years old switch.
That's like either you a Bulls fan or either you was a Magic fan.
Right, exactly.
Nobody converted to the op. You converted to the op, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what did it for me. The '92 NFC Championship game when the Cowboys went out to the Candlestick Park and they won the NFC Championship game. I was sold. That's when they got me. All right, that's when I officially changed teams. I took my talents. I took my talents elsewhere.
That's crazy.
And I've been a Cowboy fan ever since, man.
Now I see why you said don't tell nobody.
That's between me and y'all and everybody else watching. Don't y'all tell nobody else stuff.
This gonna, you know, this gonna be a clip. You gotta put some clip in it. This is definitely gonna be a clip, man. But on the last point, man, when you asked about what makes Cowboy the American team, I think, you know how when a new artist come out and they come out with some whack music, but all of a sudden he got a hit song because the machine drove it up the ladder and made everybody like it. So when they put out commercial narratives and they put out like America's team, everybody just grab hold to it. They constantly put, and everywhere you see it, you just start saying it. So they made it into this.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I think it was a great marketing plan.
Yeah, definitely. And also, guys, keep in mind, remember back in the 70s, you only had what, maybe 2 or 3 channels on TV? What was the game they always showed every Sunday?
At 7 o'clock
the Cowboys, right?
No, it wasn't not the Cowboys.
Oh,
not the game.
No, that was a national game, Cowboy game.
No, I'm gonna take a step further. Guess what's the primetime TV show was on TV? Channel 5.
Cowboy.
Dallas.
Yeah, exactly.
J.R.
The TV show,
and them.
Dallas, right.
They had TV shows and they showed the opening of the stadium. They had the cheerleaders out there dancing and everything. It's been a marketing for years.
Hypnotizing us the whole time.
The Cowboys are. I hate saying this. The Cowboys are not a football team. They're a marketing team.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? We stopped playing football a long time ago. We are a marketed driven.
That's it.
Fan base driven organization. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's why they're making billions of dollars, #1 on Forbes. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to actual football, we stopped playing football a long time ago. Yeah.
Anytime you can make money from fans and non-fans, because it ain't just the fans, it's people when they come to see them lose.
Yeah.
So
right. It's a beautiful business concept. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't lose.
It's right. You said that. You know you said they come to see them lose. I don't think people want to come to see the Cowboys lose. I think they like to come to see the faces of the fans when they lose.
Oh man, the last few years, it's been memes. Like it's been the irony of going to the playoffs. Just to see the looks on the fans' faces when we lose, man.
I've been talking all this crap.
It's heartbreaking, devastating.
It really is.
It's crazy.
So, like you were saying earlier, and shout out to my boy Kendrick. Just be humble.
And you know what's crazy? As much as I know we lose, I don't talk shit, man. I'm not talking. I let the Steelers and the Raiders. I let all. We got so many headquarters in Memphis now. Yeah. We got the Raiders now. We got 49ers. We got Pittsburgh. We got the Patriots. We got the Cowboys.
Patriots folded. You ain't got no Patriots no more.
We ain't got no Patriots.
You got the Patriots no more.
They thin and out.
You got more Broncos than Patriots.
Yeah, I see a great number of Bronco fans out here. Packers are strong.
The Packers.
There's a strong Packer contingent out here.
Yeah, a lot of the Packers, they moved. A lot of them that was in Memphis moved to Texas, and San Antonio.
And to piggyback off of that, what other non-NFL team city out here in the country has such a strong fan base as far as all the teams being represented in one city when it comes to fan clubs? Like Memphis is so unique when it comes to that. Like you think of another non-NFL city.
Oh man,
you said non-NFL city.
So many fan bases represented.
Non-NFL.
You know what I'm saying? I can't think of any other one, man. Memphis, it pretty much runs the spectrum of representing so many teams in one city, man.
Is that a good or bad thing?
No. I think it's a good thing.
No. I got the answer to that. It's the same thing we say about the NBA. Mm-hmm. You got a lot of people in the Memphis is Lakers fans, Boston Celtics fans,
right?
San Antonio Spurs fans. Mm-hmm. The thing about it is Memphis went so long without a professional team.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
So people gravitated to the teams they like. Mm-hmm. So it's just like even when the Oilers came to Tennessee, they had a brief stop because they only had to play
1 year
in Memphis.
Right.
But there was no Oilers fans. There was only Pittsburgh Steelers fans that went to that game.
Exactly.
When they go to Tennessee, when you got to Nashville, guess what? It'd be more Steelers fans at the game than Titan fans.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, shifting gears, man, real quick. Since we talk about entertainment and music, by that being kind of your field and what you're more in depth with, how do you look at music today? Like the movements that's going on, the ratchet movement, the homosexual movement. Like, does it play a part into how you select your music when you go to clubs?
It has to. Even though, like I said, I'm a true music lover. I'm sure you guys are as well. Like, I remember the golden era of hip hop. The Rakims, the LL Cool J's. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the era that we grew up on, right? And to see where the generation is now, like, we still got the Kendricks, we still got the J. Cole's. I'm not even mad at Drake. I like Drake's music, right? Yeah. Even though we all agree that Kendrick mopped the floor with him in this battle, but it all comes in waves, right? Like, we got the Sexy Reds and that whole generation right now that's taking over. But I'm telling y'all, man, a few more years from now, real rap is coming back. Real bars are coming back. Lyrics are coming back. There's a community here in Memphis, right? They're just waiting to ride that wave once it comes back, because everything repeats itself. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In music, in history in general, everything repeats itself after a while. So the state of music, I mean, I don't like it per se. As far as being the fact that I know what it was. Right. But I'm not mad at young people either. Let them have their fun, man. Like, this is their time. But I know there's gonna be a time where the stuff that I like, the stuff that we like, is gonna come back also, man. It'll never be like the 90s, but it'll be back in some form of fashion, man.
Yeah, when you say come back, because do you like mumble possessional rap as opposed to real life living this rap?
Man, I'll tell you what, when it comes to that, it's all about the beat. Yeah, I think Chris Rock said in one of his comedy skits, if the beat's all right, she'll dance all night. That's what it's all about, man. That's all they care about. They don't care about what you're saying.
So basically, you don't know. Do you believe there's a difference between the lyricist and the rapper?
Absolutely.
So rappers just rap to hear, just to put out something that people want to hear, and I'm not a. Don't get me wrong, when you said the beat, and me, I love it. Some of the rap that's hard today, I would never shut up and I listen to the music part, because I'm a music fan also. When you bring words out of your mouth, certain people are listening. Are you doing it to per se portray a lifestyle that you're really not it, but you want to sell records? Right. Or are you going to really put out something with your lyricist and say something to inspire them?
Yeah. That's a good question. And you know what? I would kind of specify that as far as the females out here, right? Remember a time when we had MC Light, we had Queen Latifah, we had Yo-Yo, right? Like, they look good, yeah, but they weren't showing their body. Like, they was really, really spitting that. I cuss on it, right? Yeah, spitting that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was really talking that shit.
Yeah, said it.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Right. And I think some of the ladies out here, like, I think they want to, spit that real rap, right? Spit bars, but I think they don't feel like they're going to be accepted. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got to go. And don't get me wrong, I think if Meg Thee Stallion really wanted to, I think she could really give y'all bars. But she giving y'all ass, she giving y'all twerking. She's doing music for what her fans want to hear. Right. Same thing with Cardi B. Even though I don't respect Cardi B as a lyricist, but I would love for Cardi, Meg, Glow. Okay, yeah, give us all that twerk shit. But can y'all give us like one song like You and I T.Y.? You know what I'm saying? Right. Can y'all give us just that one song like that? Right.
Just one.
Just to show the diversity, to show the range, and to give these young women out here, to let them know it ain't all about BBLs, it ain't all about big ass eyelashes, it ain't all about the weed, it ain't all about wearing,
What would it really look like though? Because they talk about it so much, it'll be kind of like oxymoron for them to actually make a song saying don't do this and then go right back to it.
Right.
Yeah. Like, what would that look like? Like, what would they really talk about?
I think, like I said, if the beat's all right, she will dance all night. You can give somebody real meaningful lyrics,
man,
uplifting material. If you put a dope ass beat, if DJ Buster puts a dope ass beat behind it,
I'm really up
you know what I'm saying? They'll rock it.
Because we got Sexy Red. And then it ain't even about music no more. These people got storylines. These people be on Love and Hip Hop. They be on reality shows. They on the internet doing stuff. Like, it ain't about music no more. It's literally about a narrative. And they, like, people do things online just to go viral.
Exactly.
Like, they living in our world now. Like, they on the internet watching us, we watching them. But here's my thing about the music itself.
Is there a line that you shouldn't cross while you're doing it, though?
I ain't no line now.
No, the line's been stepped over, washed away. You know what I'm saying? Right.
These folks talking about eating booty, bro. I mean, I guess the main problem that I be having is they're so comfortable with doing it, and these young girls now, they're following their trend. So of course they have to feed the kids what they want, because it ain't really us listening to it, but it is. We're not buying it, but we like
You
it.
hear
in a
it.
sense.
Right.
We still in the car listening to it. They streaming it, and you know they actually listening to it, but they're mimicking them.
Right.
We got some knockout Sexy Reds.
Come on, man, bro. Come on, man. Preach, bro. And tell me this, guys. Why all the young women, man, let's say, 18 to 25, right? Why do all of them look the same? What is that?
I got that.
They all got the same little baby hairs right here.
Yeah, I got the answer to that.
What is that? How did it happen?
I got the answer to that. The thing about it is, when women lose their self-value,
Right.
and they self-consciousness, they start to compete with other women. This woman got this. This woman got it. Well,
Yeah.
if I look like her,
Right.
then I can do what she do.
Yeah.
You didn't take the time out
Right.
to educate yourself.
Right.
To get to a
Right.
point where you can be appreciated.
Yeah.
You wanted to be accepted.
They all
so
look
I
the same,
got to
man.
look
Yeah.
like I gotta look like a certain
It's
way
like-
and say I think I need this.
Right.
You can't ask for something you never had or never seen.
Yeah, it's
And
cookie
so
cutter.
you can-
It's cookie cutter, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like press and repeat, press and repeat. But remember back in the day, man, ladies had so wide array of different fashions. You had braids, you had the short bobs, man. Like everybody had a unique, their own look. But all these women in their age range, they literally look the same and wear the same clothes, bro.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. We was walking downtown the other day, and we was walking, and it was like 4 girls over, and they just twerking in front of the. And it just came out. I said, man, these hoes get on my nerves.
Bro.
And I'm like, man, but that's the first thing that came to my head, because I'm like, I don't even think they mind being. It's a real whole. We talked about this in the last podcast. It's a real whole movement.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They're not getting offended by being called.
No, at all. No, that's a badge of honor.
If you call them a hoe or a B word, they get bad.
That's a badge of honor.
But your girl is up there, bitch. Wait a minute.
Yeah, right. And like I said, it all goes back to, remember Queen Latifah said, who you calling a bitch back in the day?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That was 30 years ago, man.
No, 40.
No, it was about 30, I say 90. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? About 30 years, yeah.
Who you call it? 93, 92, 93, somewhere in there.
Yeah, it's 93, yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm a little bit older, but
So how do you gauge what the crowd is gonna look like, or what you should? So do you select your songs there, or do you come pre-prepared?
You come pre-prepared because you already know places you're going, what the crowd's gonna be anyway.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, it's like Memphis is so small. Like, you know, I mean, there's a couple new clubs that pop up here and there, but for the most part, you got the same old clubs, Love. You know, you got Esco out here now, and you know, so many places. You know, that you know what the crowd's gonna be like. So you already kind of come pre-prepared, knowing what they want to hear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, they want the sexy real, they want the mid, they want twerk. And then throw in a little old school Memphis, man. Throw a little Project Pat, you know. Throw in a little Nobody Need Nobody. You know what I'm saying? You pretty much know what you're going to play going into it, man. Places, that's why I love going to places that's new, places that's diverse, you know, sprinkling in a couple white folks, you know what I'm saying? Like that way you can pretty much play a little bit of everything, man.
You ever DJ'd at the Peabody?
I have not. I would love to.
That'll be live.
I would love to, man. You know anybody up there like will you make that happen?
Man, for real. We need to look into that
I would love to.
because they normally have like bands and they have like intros, like Afro. Not I ain't gonna say Afro, but they have like that neurotic. They don't really have real DJs up there that can give. So and then when we went the other day, it was live. You know, it was the DJ,
cool
the female DJ. She was up there, man. She had it live, man. But it's still caters to a certain crowd.
Exactly.
But I know you can bring that versatile. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was about to ask that. You ever DJ somewhere where you was uncomfortable with the music requests?
That's a good question.
That's a great question. I have not yet. Reason being, like I said, I've never been a stranger, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love music so much that I may surprise you with what I may have in my inventory. You know what I'm saying? What I may have in stock. So I'm able to kind of cater to everybody.
Kind of
you know what I'm saying?
but
Accommodate
not be
right. Exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying? I may not have everything you're looking for if you don't really rock, with our type of crowd. But I may have that one song from your favorite artist that you wouldn't even think I had. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, that type of stuff, man. Yeah.
You ever had a heckler?
Oh yeah, man. Ooh, bro.
For real?
Man, you tapped
DJing?
You didn't tap in, man. You
got
be the
hecklers
nerd.
and DJing?
Oh yeah,
Man, you'd be surprised.
Wow.
It's just something. People are gonna be people. You can't. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's not gonna like you for whatever reason. They could just be mad because you tall and they short. They could be mad because you skinny and they fat.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? It's always one. And I won't say this brother's name, but Thursday nights when I'm at the hotel right here, this brother for whatever reason would not give me no slack.
For real?
You know what I'm saying? Like.
Was
it's
he drunk?
always yes.
Okay.
And that's another problem.
That
but
part of
when you drunk, they say a drunk man tells no lies, right? You know what I'm saying? So when you start drinking, your true self comes out. And if you a hater,
You gonna be a real
hater. We on that brown or whatever. So every Thursday night that he's there, I gotta deal with this fool. I almost wanted to lay hands on him.
So he's a regular heckler. Like he come there on purpose. Did he just do you like that? Or?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's just me. I had my homeboy there also. He was giving him a hard time one night.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's just him per se. So any little thing that may not go right or any little thing that he finds fault with, he wants to be loud and address it. And I'm like, bro, what is your problem? I've never met you in my life other than you coming here.
Right.
Like, what's the problem? What's
Like
wrong
he
with
got
you,
a
fam?
personal issue.
Exactly.
I would say, do you think that probably is just a highlight of his life that he
a
just
professional
having fun or just I'm just gonna go met somebody to enjoy myself?
You know, exactly. Like, you just never know what's going on in people's life, man. Like, and I'm sure that brother, he's probably successful in what he does and everything, but for whatever reason, man, like when he starts drinking, that monster just comes out of him. Man, he's not like belligerent, but he's just annoying.
Annoying, yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? You gonna come across that, man. Like, say you can't please everybody. Like, say maybe a crowd of 100 people, but it's gonna be that one that's just gonna give you a hard time.
So if you have a whole set written out and you just do you have a request section or I got in the midst of your set written out and somebody said, well, can you put this in here very quick?
Right.
How do you do
it's like
that?
almost like a rapper as far as freestyling, man. You can't go into a set playlist in stone, right? There's always going to be hot raps, adjustments, all of them that you're going to have to throw in there because you're going to get special requests. You're going to read the crowd. You may have a set playlist in mind that you're going with, but they ain't rocking with it. So you know what? Let me switch that up. Let me change it up and throw in something a little more spicy, something that they going to really get up and cut up to, man. So yeah, you got to be able to just be ready for anything.
Yeah, I asked that because that was actually a football question. That's why I go on with the game.
You got to do that hot rap.
Switch it up sometimes.
That safety, that corner, maybe coming off the edge, get ready to blitz. You got to adjust the blocking assignments. You know what I'm saying, to the right. Because if you don't, he gonna tear your backside. You know what I'm saying, your back. You know what I'm saying, he about to knock your back off, man. So you just gotta be like I said, keep your head on the swivel. Always know what the crowd is vibing to. Read the room. You know what I'm saying? Like some crowds may want to just chill. You know what I'm saying? Other crowds may want to get live and turn up, man. You just gotta be able to read the room, man.
What's your favorite room? The laid back crowd or the hype crowd?
Man, y'all ask some great questions. My favorite room, man. You know what? It just depends on how I'm feeling.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
we're human, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we don't want to turn up.
Yeah.
You know,
Sometimes
like
you
I
wanna
had a
chill,
long day at work.
That's a good one.
You know, yeah.
Do you actually do it how you feeling, your set, or your
It's-
mood, or your
it's
set?
every-
You
it's
try
everything,
to
right.
You try to get into it.
Exactly.
And look, I might be in a funk, but I get into it. Oh,
Exactly.
I'm hyped, but I want to get them hypeness.
Yeah, it's a little bit of everything, bro. It's the spectrum, you know. It's multiple choice, man. It's like I'm ready to turn up tonight, man. I took a nap. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm ready. It's Friday night. I'm ready to get it in. I'm about to drink. You know, I'm ready to get it in. But the crowd, for whatever reason, they just not dead.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
It's nothing personally against you. They just dead.
Yeah. Do you think they wait to get a little bit of sustenance in their system, or they just we okay behind a DJ?
Now, real talk, Chris, I'm gonna say this. Me, because I'm not a DJ, but me being in the crowd side, I be paying attention to the DJ. But I also know Memphis is you can go to different places and everywhere they have an energy. Like we went to Orlando, everywhere we went, they had high energy.
Preach.
You go to Orlando, you go to Memphis, man. It's really a hit or miss.
It is.
We like, man, the DJs.
Old
It
LA.
is.
Yeah.
Old
like
LA.
it, Memphis is just one of them places, man, where you gotta actually be a real good DJ, or you gotta know the right places to
Come
go.
on, man.
One or the other.
Come on, man. That's man, dog. You hear
By you saying that, have you ever turned a dead crowd live?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's mission accomplished.
See,
right?
he walk around with the
Yeah.
mic. He that's how I like his
Yeah,
style.
right.
See,
You know what I'm saying?
did you get that style from somewhere, or that's something you kind
I
of?
think my personality, for
Yeah.
one, and then also being involved in radio all these years, man, it's made me comfortable with people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And because I just love seeing people enjoy themselves. I love to see a smile on their face, right? And so, and some people, for whatever reason, like say you mentioned Memphis as being just one of them cities, man, where it's just different. Some people come out not to have a good time. As crazy as it sounds, they come out not to have it. They coming out mean mugging. They don't want to smile. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you in one of my parties,
You kind of like a therapist.
I'm gonna make you.
You kinda gotta be a
I'm
therapist.
gonna make you have a good time.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's funny you said
Yeah.
that because I asked some young fellas at work that question that just asked the other day. Do y'all go out to have a good time, or just no? My girl want to go out. I don't want,
Right.
so ain't nobody gonna have no good time while
Right.
I'm there. I'm like, why the fuck would you go out
Exactly. It's so ass backwards, bro. It's like
fucking shit. She want to go out, let her have a good time, and they
Right.
got a problem. I got a problem. Dude, why is
people don't dance no more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they don't
you
dance.
know?
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's the hard part
You know?
too. So now that people don't dance, you really gotta be
Right.
like, damn, how am I gonna go into this? This I gotta have a strategy.
Exactly.
Get
I
up
can
on
tell
some
you
drinks,
that.
man. Get some free drinks. Let's do something,
you
man.
know the different part of that area? Got people that went out to dance. We was suited.
Yeah.
We was booted.
Yeah.
We had on spaces.
You
We
dressed
had
to impress, right?
We ain't
Dancing
mad.
was part of the club culture.
If we want to go, hey, the DJ, turn me up.
Yeah.
Slow me down.
Man.
Turn me back up. Let me sweat
Come
this
on,
suit
man.
out. Put it in the cleaner.
Man, you
Go
had that,
pull
you had
me
that
up,
Jerry
pull
curl
me a
going, man, the
spag.
activator dripping, man. Like you dressed to impress back in the day, and you was going to
Hey,
turn it
probably-
out, man.
Hey, that was in the 2000s. I got a
Yeah.
suit now that I used to wear the 2000s.
Come
in the
on,
club.
man. You know what I'm saying? Like it was an event.
Boy,
You went to the club to take
we went-
pictures.
we
You know what
went
I'm
to
saying?
have fun.
Right.
We went to have fun.
Yeah.
Make memories.
Come on,
if
now.
some anything else came out of it, we gonna roll with
Yeah,
it.
it
And
wasn't
we gonna
nobody.
have fun.
Wasn't nobody fighting. Wasn't
Ain't nobody
nobody
fighting.
mean
Fight
mugging.
what?
The only thing that came close to a fight was damn gangster walk. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
Going around
Yeah.
the circle. That's it. Other than that, if the DJ didn't play gangster walk, the vibe was just so love and chill back in the day,
And
man.
see, this where you gonna lose me at. When I came to Memphis, I thought that was the dumbest dance ever I ever seen.
Well,
You wasn't
can't say that in the mouth.
There's two things I saw where I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Yeah.
Gangsta Walk, and I came to Memphis in '93, and I heard Bone Thugs and Hum. Now, what the fuck? Let me get the fuck back over to this
Yeah.
East Coast. But I understood the culture.
Right,
thing.
it's the ego.
You asked me.
You said it. It's the culture.
You
right.
asked me a Wu-Tang, a Lords of the
Right.
Underground,
Right.
all them right there. I got you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know.
The Tribe Called Quest,
Right.
all that. I got you.
But that's hip hop. Hip hop is a
And
gumbo.
I was
Right.
It's a
into-
gumbo,
I
man.
was
Yeah.
more to lyricists.
Exactly. It's a melting pot,
It's,
man.
to me, that's why I know the where I think I know the difference between lyricists and rappers.
Yeah, and growing up in Texas, y'all, like, man, the fact that we had Yo MTV Raps, BET Rap City, we heard everything, right? Like before the H-Town rap scene, you know, took over, right? You know, we had Ghetto Boys, UGK, but man, I love NWA, man. I love Rakim, Public Enemy. Cause we had a chance to, it was like everything kind of like connected right there in the middle.
Right.
You know, Uncle Luke out there in Miami, what he was doing, man. Like West Coast, East Coast, down south, everything is kind of like met right there in the middle for me. And that's why I think that kind of it kind of like basically describes my DJ style now. The fact that I can play any and everything. What you want? You from LA? I really love doing it. You from out of town? Oh, I'm gonna give you.
Right.
I'm gonna give you your vibe, your town. You know what I'm saying?
I know that's fun rocking a out of town crowd or like a banquet or something where everybody come in from out of town.
That's so
if
much
I was a
fun,
DJ,
man.
I feel like that would probably.
That's so much fun, man. Just
You
see
think
the
that
smile on their face, right?
That surprises you, right? You're like, okay, they come
'Cause they don't expect that.
Yeah, they come from LA and they think you're gonna play some Ice Cube. You
Right.
might play some what's it boy name? Marcel's a single song.
Yeah. It's like, cause you know, a lot of people, you know, from where I'm at, where DJ is, a lot of people out of town. And they sometimes they'll ask me, but as long as you tell me where you're from, you don't have to tell me. You don't have to ask me for the song. I'm gonna give it to you just based off what town you're from, man.
The nocturnals and things like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
come
I
from
love
Texas,
all that,
like
man.
they be expecting Ghetto Boys, and you play
Right.
some Devin Dude.
Come on, man.
So
Yeah.
you come from New York, you want to hear some
Exactly.
KRS-One or some.
Come on,
some
man.
Public Enemy. No, I'm gonna give you some papoose.
Come on, man. Like, I'm gonna give you what you want. I'm gonna give you what you want, man. You don't have to ask for it. I'm gonna give
What
it to
you say, Eric? I can dig it.
No, I can dig it.
Yeah,
I can
man.
dig it. We're gonna try to get some of this. Probably got a little bit more juice left with these cameras, man. These cameras, man, they use so much battery life, man. But
This is dope, man. I
so
love
this is the segment, man. We do the Universal Thought Challenge. So we ask you some would you rather questions, right? So I got about 5 questions for you. So first question: would you rather DJ a massive outdoor festival, right, or an intimate club with a dedicated crowd?
Man, it's something about that dedicated crowd, man.
That come for the
people
just to
that's
hear you.
coming out to just rock with you all these years, right, man. Wherever I've been, they it's like I call Cowboy fans a cult.
Right.
It's all like with DJs, like you have a cult following, right?
Right.
Karaoke or whatever, man. So that'd be my answer, man. I would rather rock it out with an intimate crowd that's coming to rock with me. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
After that,
But festivals cool, don't get me wrong. I would love to do a festival one day.
Yeah.
But it's something about folks, you know, rocking with you. Listen, that's love, man.
Yeah.
They love you, man, and they show their support. Yeah.
That's a great way because I was showing you. So you're ready to do that? You'll take that setting over Coachella?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Coachella's dope. You know what I'm saying? I think every DJ would love to experience that one time. But it's nothing better than getting love from your own people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Getting that respect from your own people, man. Over
And then
years.
I was thinking, man, so we went to the Lantern Festival in Shelby Farms.
Yeah.
Where we put the lantern out.
Yeah.
And they had, they got this quirky, they had the big stage and everything, but they got this quirky band up there. And I'm like, damn, why we can't stop, have our own festival? But we do, like they have the beer, the wine festival, the beer festival.
Yeah.
You haven't looked into
It's on the horizon. It's coming.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell y'all a festival that was dope back in May, the first weekend in May. Bill Street Music Fest is gone, right?
Right.
But they got the new festival, man. That was so dope down there on Town Beach Park, man. It wasn't too crowded.
Okay.
It wasn't too deep. But the acts they had, man, bro, I saw Lauryn Hill and the Fugees for the first time.
bro, why everybody keep saying about the
I saw Lauryn Hill, and she was on time.
Eric, you're gonna get mad at me.
She was on time.
You're gonna get mad at me.
Everybody keeps saying that.
You're gonna get mad at me. And I didn't realize it until I got to work like a week later and checked my emails. I had free tickets to go down there.
Nah, man, you should have gave them away.
It wasn't that deep down there.
I'm a horrible email person. I'm horrible with the emails.
Yeah.
When I can't even remember what it's like 2 or 3 people like mine. I seen Lauryn Hill in the food.
And they was rocky, bro. It was, Toby and Igwe from Houston. Yeah. He was there. Killer Mike was there. Come on, man.
Killer Mike from Texas?
From Atlanta.
No,
Killer Mike.
from Atlanta.
You think of Big Mike?
Oh, the Big Mike. Okay.
Killer Mike.
Damn, that's my guy, too.
The Grammy award-winning Killer Mike for the best hip hop album.
Really?
Right.
He was down there.
Was there.
Where was this?
Yeah, this was this last one here on the river, Southly Park.
And I missed
About that 3-day pass.
Yeah.
show the hell.
You know what I'm saying? Jelly
Yep.
Roll was here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it was crazy. Al Capone did this thing. It was dope, bro.
I've heard Jelly Roll.
I don't want to hear no more because I'm upset now that I get that done. So I gotta wait till next year. Man, all right, man. So second question. Would you rather have an unlimited access to any DJ equipment, or would you rather have a lifetime supply of exclusive, unreleased tracks from your favorite artists?
Man, you throw some hard balls in it, man. You throwing the fast
they
balls.
gotta be hard.
That's about 95 miles per hour right there, man. Wow.
All the equipment, any type of equipment you want.
Equipment it gets expensive now. I just bought an iPad, so I was at the store today.
Or you get the exclusive track. Don't nobody got these tracks. Drake
We talking like exclusive, never release, tracks.
Never release.
Give me the tracks. Like give me like some unreleased Biggie. I feel like Pac has everything out there now. I don't feel like there's not an unreleased Tupac track out there now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got so much music out there, but like an unreleased, like especially collab, like Biggie and Jay. There's a record out there we don't know about.
Now,
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't think about that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, I'm about to go a little bit deeper to the track or the master to the unreleased.
Let's just say the tracks, because when we DJ in a party,
You can use them without
yeah. It's about him and what he giving to the crowd.
Right.
Either I got the best anything to offer to give you the greatest sound or the greatest experience, or the music. One of the
That's a good one. I just thought about something.
How would you feel if you would be the first DJ to release a song by a popular artist nobody never heard in a club scene?
That's a great question, man.
and they pop.
And it,
I don't know if y'all familiar with my man DJ Efeezy down there. He was here for a little while, by a year. You remember the radio station Power 99?
Power 99.
I used to work there too, bro.
Okay.
So he moved to Miami, and once he moved to Miami, he just blew up. So to bring it home with your question, he moved to Miami. He got with Rick Ross. He got with a bunch of people down there, and he released like his own mixtape, right? With like kind of like some DJ Khaled type stuff, where he got songs that's on Billboard charts and everything with these artists, right? So I think to do something like that, there's nobody really doing that here. I think that's kind of an avenue nobody has really kind of just knocked down yet, as far as kind of like being the DJ Khaled in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? So if I could tap into that and man release like a Moneybag Yo new track, or Dolph, or not Dolph, but I mean, you know what I mean, Dolph, Big Boogie, you know what I'm saying, a glow track that nobody has, and I'm dropping it in the club for the first time, and me and that artist, we worked out a deal, you know what I'm saying, to where I can release this music and make a cut off of it and everything. Like, I think that would be dope, man. So if I could kind of tap into that and be like one of those first DJs to be able to do that, you know, and kind of have like a DJ Khaled in Memphis type appeal. Yeah, I think that'd be awesome, man.
Yeah.
So you would go with the exclusive tracks though?
Yes. Right. To answer your question, I'm going with the exclusive track. Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, coming right along. Let's see this third one. Let's see. Would you rather have? Okay, cool. Would you rather have? So would you rather do a party? Would you rather DJ a party with only 90s music or only 2000 music?
I'm a
Straight 90s or straight 2000s?
Hey man, I was born in 1980. Like I say, I love the golden era, man, of hip hop. 2000s is cool. Like, yeah, look, Nelly hot in here and all that, man. That's cool. You know, that has its purpose, man. But come on, man, give me some Biggie.
Yeah.
Give me some Dr. Dre.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so to answer your question, it's 90s all day.
90s all
day, bro.
90s all.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You can't go wrong with
you
that.
got one after that.
Can't go wrong with that.
Okay. A lot of people ask this question. Nas or Jay-Z?
Oh, really? Oh, I love Nas. Don't get me wrong, man. You know, as far as his, I think Nas, as far as his lyricist, Nas is top.
You answered it right there.
But
Business is Jay-Z.
Business is Jay-Z.
And rap is Nas.
the cultural impact that Hov has had, right?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Hov was so powerful. Hov was making guys our age change our whole wardrobe. Remember that? With the button-ups? You know what I'm saying? The Yankee fitted? Like Hov was so impactful when it comes to the culture.
He stamped
See,
the
when
Yankee
you
fit.
when you talk the culture, I can also
Yeah.
I can give you a name that was not in music.
Who?
Allen Iverson.
As far as basketball, right. But as far as
You know what I'm saying? So
right,
it's like-
as far as Jay on the music
The
side.
music side.
Yeah. Like, we're
Nas.
talking straight music. Yeah, Jay. Who other than Pac? What other hip hop artist has had a larger impact culturally on hip hop?
You said
Culturally,
rap artists.
other than Tupac. What other artist has had a larger just cultural
I can name a
impact
couple.
on the music?
I can name a couple.
Cultural impact, not music.
Like a culture.
There's a
I
whole
can-
culture.
I can name.
Who would
I
you say?
can give you two to start with before
Okay.
I keep going. I give you Chuck D. I give you KRS One. I can give you.
You talking music?
Yeah, you still talking
You talking
No, no,
music?
no. I'm talking about no, with the culture. The culture is the reason why your boy is stupid. He took it too far, Dr. Umar. Because he followed. But I don't know if I can say this.
Okay,
right
so
now.
think about. Okay, hold on. Let me. I got your counter
I don't know if I
argument.
can say this.
I got
right
your counter argument. You gotta give Chuck D, KRS-One their props, right? But they were only relevant for a short period of time. Right?
But they moved their culture.
For a short period of time. Hov has literally been at the forefront
He showed
of
them how to do this.
culture for 20 years.
Yeah, he showed them how to
Literally.
move business, but if they'd have paid attention in '89 when Ice Cube showed them how to move the business out of the rap game, they would have known before that.
Music. But nobody has had the impact that
Business-wise.
Jay and Pac has had.
But then
Nobody.
when you move a culture, you do something and have a whole following
movement.
start doing it. So, like I would say, and I know this may sound crazy, I would say, damn, that's music. Never
Can
mind.
I say this real quick?
I'm finna say
to give you a
Lil
point culturally, we stopped drinking Cristal because Jay said they was racist. We moved over to Ace of Spades. Like we literally dropped the stock.
See,
Cristal.
what
because
happened
Jay
was-
told us they was racist, bro.
Lil Wayne.
Oh no, no.
Exactly.
On that right
Lil Wayne.
there, and this is the thing that rappers are the best damn marketers in the planet.
Yeah.
Because they will actually mention a brand, don't even have a deal with that brand,
Right.
and mention it in a song, and the
Right.
brand gets paid
Come
and
on,
offer
man.
you.
Come on, man.
And I'm like, wait a minute, you smart enough to mention that in your song. Why would you not go get some kind of deal with this brand before you do it?
Yeah.
So you making somebody else popular
Yeah.
off of your talent.
They actually, it's like they didn't like that at first until they seen how much revenue black people was able to bring in from marketing their stuff.
Right.
And then they said, damn, you know what? Let's throw this racist stuff out the window and go ahead and let them do their thing.
Yeah, because you look at Henderson. Henderson used to be got almost $23 a fifth, $9.60. Because rappers started selling. When Puffy came out with Ciroc,
Right.
he was dealing with who was he in competition with Belvedere and
Yeah.
what was it, Belvedere
Right.
Absolute?
Yeah.
Well, since I mentioned I can charge $10 more.
Right. But yeah, but to answer your
And
question,
didn't even
man,
have a difference.
It's
they
Jay.
didn't even have a deal with
it's
them.
Jay because remember Ho said, I'm not a business, I am a businessman.
I'm a
businessman.
Yeah, nobody said that.
I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. Like, culturally, nobody's had a bigger impact, man. You know what I'm saying? So, to answer your question, I'm picking Jay. I love Nas. That's my picking Jay, though, man.
Okay.
Man, that was Nas. That was Nas crazy, man.
Nas is my man, though.
Let's see. So would you rather have a DJ booth equipped with a fog machine that goes off randomly, or a confetti cannon that shoots out every time you drop the bass?
I love these questions. Damn, man. Love these questions, man. Give me the fog machine, man. Yeah.
Just
Give me the
randomly
fog machine,
going, okay,
man. Yeah.
all right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because every time I drop that bass, it's going to be like confetti on the ground.
Every time.
You know what I'm saying?
Every time.
For real, yeah. But give me that, yeah. Yeah, because you know what? I ain't giving another fog machine, man, for real. Because having the little bells and whistles can make a difference in your whole set.
Man, I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying? Having the light show going and the fog, like that can really, that's like putting a cherry on the top.
That'll wake everybody up.
Exactly.
And you had a right song play right
Yeah,
after
man,
that?
having that air horn going when the song, like, you know, when you drop it, it's a song everybody loves, man. Like, those little things can make a difference in your whole set. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of why I threw that in there, because I know this. I look at the creative side, kind of pushing a brand, or just pushing like anything, whether it's an event or just putting like you said, the bells and whistles on something to make it attractive.
Yes, sir.
You feel me?
Yes, sir. Good question.
So would you rather have a heckler heckle you all night, or your sounds mess up all night?
What the hell?
I'm a perfectionist, bro. Like, I'm so detail oriented when it comes to my sound.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess it goes back to the radio background, me being a board op. Like, for all the sports radio hosts, I was my summer intern, I used to run the board. So I had to kind of just key in on the sound quality, right? Like, some sounded terrible, man. I had to quickly on the fly find a way to adjust, especially if they were doing like a remote broadcast. And that, chances are, about 9 times out of 10, with remote broadcast, the sound would be messed up. So you got to fix that on the fly. So I hate when the sound is bad, when the sound is off. I can hear it. I know when the sound is bad. Even though you may not hear it, I know when it's not perfect. So give me the help, because I'll roast his ass. I'll roast the heck. I'll check him. Like, if he just gets on my nerves too bad, I got him. But if the sound quality is off, I don't even want to DJ. If it's something that is not in my control, it's something on their end. Like, a lot of times, a lot of clubs, you plug and play. You're using their speakers. You know what I'm saying? So if you're using their speakers and it's something missed, like if their speaker is blown,
but the crowd blame you.
There you go. So they'll kill my whole night, bro. If the sound's off and I can't control it.
Have you ever read into that situation where you had to get somebody to fix your sound?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. You know what I'm saying? If it's something I can't do on the fly and something on their end, a lot of times, a lot of the club owners, they're good about knowing what level, you know what I'm saying, to put their club speakers on and everything, and then they'll let you know, like, if something's off or whatever, and then you can help. Y'all kind of work together to fix it. But some places, like my man, for instance, I got a guy who DJs, and he has a new karaoke spot, and I don't mean to be critical. Black people, we gotta do better.
Gotta do better. Come on.
It's like, you're gonna have a club. Come on. You have to invest in your club. You can't have speakers from the 1980s from Club No Name. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to invest in your club and get quality. It's like, it ain't gotta be like state of the art, but just quality sound. So this particular place, the sound is just terrible, right? And I was telling him, bro, you can't DJ. You cannot do this. You're a good DJ. If somebody comes in here and they hear how terrible the sound is, like, it was so bad, bro. And I told him, fam, if I was you, I wouldn't DJ tonight. He was like, man, I gotta get this money. I'm like, bro, how much they paying you? They was paying him pennies. I was like, bro, I would tell them, look, get y'all shit fixed, and I'll come back. So
basically, he had a good rotation.
He's a great DJ, but the audio was so bad. I haven't heard sound that bad in a long time. I was mad for him. You know what I'm saying? It was a new club, but the club owner has had clubs in the past. She knows that.
You
know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have clubs and have all these places. Invest in your business.
I mean, that's the whole point. The sound gotta be right. All right, man. So I got 2 more questions for you, and the last one for everybody. No. Actually, that was it. So I'm on my last question. Cool. Last one, man. Would you rather would you rather be a millionaire and be hated by everybody, or be broke and loved by everybody?
I'm already broke and loved by everybody.
No, you ain't. I'm talking about everybody.
Some people might not love
I'm
me.
talking about in this, everybody that see you, they love you. Get an overwhelming, you get letters in the mail, that type of love. But you're a millionaire and you get equal hate.
Let me ask you this: do I have my family intact? Like I got my wife and kids, so it's me, myself, and I.
It's just
I got them.
Okay.
That's Middlesbrough area.
No, because I know if only you had your family, then you would take your family. So no, take your family out.
Take family out.
That's Middlesbrough.
Let me work a regular 9 to 5, live check to check, but have the love of my family and friends, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Man, I'm about to take that million, but
you're lying.
I love these haters.
You don't know. Yeah.
Nah, I'm just
You
kidding,
gotta look
man.
at it, man. You can't be a millionaire lonely.
I know. Nah, I'm just, man, listen, that ain't even, that's not even the quality of life. Some people are so poor they ain't got nothing but money.
Right.
No, if all you got is money, then you ain't got nothing but, you ain't got no love, you ain't got no people to support you, nothing.
And a young fella asked me the other day, he said, "This man, do you know any plans I can be to be rich? You can be rich in religion. You can be rich in your mind. You can be rich in your health.
Exactly.
You can be rich in anything you do.
Come on, man. It's a mindset.
You just ain't
It's a
wealthy.
mindset. It's a
That's
mindset.
the monetary
Right.
thing. Because guess what? If I can go to Kroger and pick up 2 pack of hot dogs, I'm rich because I'm enriching my
Come
body.
on, man.
You know
Come
what I'm
on,
saying?
man. It's a state of mind, man.
Everything is not monetized. And he was like, I ain't never heard it like that. Well, look at it. You walking, ain't it? You rich. You got people in canes and wheelchairs.
Right
You
on.
already rich with health.
Right on.
So stop it. Don't
Right
worry.
on.
They're just my thing.
You know who the richest man in the world to me is? The richest man in the world to me is a man that lives to see 90, 95 years old, man. He was married for 50, 60 years.
Yeah.
He has kids, grandkids, great-grandkids. Everybody is there, his hospital bed, you know, when it's time for him to transition, man. That's the richest man in the
You
world
know
to
what?
me, man.
And
You know what I'm
that
saying?
is why when they say people die happy, I know my offspring is doing something I really wanted them to do. I left something for them.
You know what I'm saying? Like we started a family business,
So
and my
at that
kids
point-
are running it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We may not be 6 figures rich, but you know, I left something that they can run and their kids can run. You know what I'm saying? Like just to keep it going, man.
It's just they gonna feel rich because you left them with a life lesson.
Exactly. You know what I'm
You
saying?
left them with a life lesson. Like,
Right.
okay, Grandpa did this.
Come on, man.
But got crackers and
Come on.
pianos.
Yeah.
We ain't got to get steak every night.
Yeah, man.
So
Right.
And then when you get older, you see your kids doing the same. That's so appreciative.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I want to make 6 figures, maybe even 7.
Yeah.
But you know, if I was well off, I ain't have to worry about where my next check is coming from per se. I had a little money saved up. Now I got the love of all my family.
Right.
That's priceless.
That's
Can't
priceless.
put a price tag.
Yeah,
on it,
you
man.
can't put a price on it, but thing is, but I've also noticed the people that
Don't get ready to wrap up.
that got to the 7, the
Right.
6, 7 figures.
Right.
Their mentality change, think they the shit. Now
Exactly.
you lose everybody.
How many of them are happy? Right.
And they
how
not
many of them
happy
happy
with
themselves?
themselves.
Exactly.
So that's
Man.
That's
some real stuff right there, man.
That's just like how you look at it.
Well, the moral of the story is value the things that you can't buy with money. I honestly, like, with all my heart, wish that we was more connected, like as a community, as black people, especially in Memphis, because we're so divided, and social media. And I know, I hear actual millionaire rappers get depressed because of what they see on Instagram. When Kevin Gates said that he went through a depression because he feel like, he wasn't either doing enough or he wasn't at their level. Like Instagram depressed him because he was like, I thought I had something. Look at these folks. But that's a facade. So it's like you can't decipher what's real or fake.
Right.
You don't really know who got money, who don't. But they done made money
The end all
the focal point for everything. And we done forgot about everything else that you ain't got to buy with money.
Man,
So-
just trust God and believe in yourself, man.
There you go.
gotta almost like follow your own compass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like
right,
you know in your heart of hearts when something doesn't feel right, like your conscience will let you know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right. Like that's just the God within. You know what I'm saying? Like you know when it's not the right move right there. I can't mess with this person, right? Like your insides will let you know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So as long as you follow that, man, you'll be all right.
Yes,
You'll
sir.
be all
You
right,
see,
man. Yeah.
so that's also saying is like, if you hear somebody talk negative towards you, does that affect you mentally?
man, if it's somebody that I found that I thought was a true friend, yeah, it does, right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, because you're human.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Every tell you I'm different.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody say about me. I don't give a damn.
Right.
I'm going to bed and
Yeah.
sleep. I'm going home and eat.
Right.
I'm going to
Because you're
sleep.
following yourself. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, exactly. Exactly, man. Right.
So that's why I tell people, don't get depressed over what somebody else says.
Yeah.
Because 9 times out of 10, they causing you stress for no reason because they upset about something that they don't even know what you going through.
Right.
Come on, man.
Right.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
That's not a good point. That's a great point, man.
Well, John, man, I appreciate you coming, man. Let
Thank
the
you,
people
man.
know where they can find you. You know, drop your information, man. Let them know where they can catch you at, man.
Man,
what
listen.
you got new that's coming out?
Listen, your boy got so much on the table right now, man. But definitely, like I said, you know, your boy, I'm DJing now, DJ Kobe, Kobe. Get at me, holler at me. Got my phone number? You know what I'm saying? As far as booking contact and all that? Yeah. Say cool. All right, get at me, 831-2570. As far as booking and everything, man, my email, jonathan.smith926@gmail. My social media, my IG, JCSmith926. Facebook, my government name. My mama made sure I was gonna get a job, man. She gave me the whitest name.
Mine is
a brother can ever have, man. Jonathan C. Smith on Facebook and also on Twitter, on X, at JCSmith926. Check me out on the radio, 88.5 FM, weekly on Fridays. When the Grizz start the season back, I'll be down there covering the Grizz. We saw the reports down there as well. And the podcast, because you guys come on the podcast in July when I roll it out. Tell it like it is podcast. We running it back. All right, the revival.
Let's go.
Running it back, man. So I'm gonna have my man Eric on there. I'm gonna have my guy on there, man. It's gonna be a good time. So we're gonna talk sports, entertainment, all that good stuff, man. So just look me up. Whatever your entertainment needs are, I can fulfill. So I'll let your boy, man.
Dig that. Man, I appreciate it again. And again, follow us on YouTube, Universal Thought Podcast. We are on 2 radio stations now. It's SoCal Radio and the Block 105. You go to www.theblock105 and download the app Live 365 Live and go to SoCal Radio, man, every single Friday. And this episode actually will be dropping this Friday on Spotify, YouTube, SoCal Radio, and the Block 105. And I'm trying to get on Apple iTunes too, man. So we're trying to make it do what it do, man. We're trying to network, man. Hey, again, Jay.
Thank you, brother. Hey, man. Hey, and shout out to you, brother. Thank you, man, for inviting me, and thank you for this platform.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I dig it, man, and definitely look forward to what you got coming up, man, and wish you all the success in the world, bro.
I appreciate it
Yes, sir.
already, man.
Yes, sir.